Okay. So we're dealing with the mode conditionnel. In French, there are 7 modes. All the verbs in French, there are
Yeah.
7 modes of French verb. Number 1 is called the infinitive. Ça, c'est la forme du verbe que nous avons dans le dictionnaire. That's what you find in the dictionary. When you say aller, right?
Yes.
That aller you have there is in the infinitive, the
Yes.
raw form of the verb, unconjugated infinitive.
Yes.
Then, apart from the infinitive, the what we have been battling with for the first 9 chapters, all this
Mm-hmm.
while, is called the mode indicative, the
And the
indicative mode. Now, this
yes.
indicative mode is used to talk about our daily actions, daily realities. It is used to talk about reality, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. Let's use the word fact. Now, if we say, for example, we have this verb, pick the verb parler. Je
Yeah.
parle. I'm speaking is a fact.
Yeah.
I'm, I speak. I do speak.
Mm.
J'ai parlé, passé composé. Am I right?
Yes.
We have je parlais, imparfait. Right?
Yeah.
That's 3. Then you have again, j'avais parlé. That's plus que parfait.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Perfect. Yeah.
Mhm. Then when I come to passé simple, I have je parlais.
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is for a story term. Leave
Mm-hmm.
that one, scratch it, not a problem here. We will now come to basically the future tense now. Je parlerai,
Yes.
I will speak,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you come to future anterior, I will say, j'aurais parlé,
I will.
I would have
Yeah.
spoken.
That's spoken.
So that
Yeah.
is all of them is there falls under the indicative mood. In the indicative mood, there are 8 different tenses:
Yeah.
present, past, imparfait, plus parfait, passé simple, passé antérieur, which is the historic terms, then
Mm-hmm.
future and future anterior. Those
Mm-hmm.
are the 8 we have seen so far. We're now coming to another mood of French verb, which is called le mode conditionnel. Please, can you read for us the commentary as we go?
Right. The French conditional corresponds to English would plus infinitive. I would go. She would buy. In both languages, the conditional is used to make polite requests. I'd like a cup of coffee, or to express what would have happened if a certain situation, which may or may not be expressed in the sentence, were met. If I had money, I would go to France. What would you do if you were in my place? Be careful not to confuse the conditional would, expressing a hypothetical action. If I had time, I would travel, with the would that describes repeated action in the past and
This
is
is the imperfect.
yeah, with the imperfect tense. When I was young, I would travel often.
Je
Conjure,
voyage.
yeah, je voyageais souvent. Okay. The conditional mood has 2 tenses: the present conditional and the past conditional.
All right, let's pause there. The very first thing you must be we are advice is
Yeah.
understand that the would here
Mhm.
is not the same thing as the would in repeated action.
Yeah.
Hmm? When you say repeated action, you know it's imperfect. Imperfect. But this one now is to make polite requests. The future is will. I will, or I will have for future anterior. But now I'm coming to would
Yes.
plus the what? The infinitive. Let's see the conjugation, the formation. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. Formation of the present conditional. To form the present conditional, one takes the future stem of the verb and adds the endings of the imperfect tense as AIS, AIS, AIT, IONS, IEZ, AIENT. Yeah.
Now
Okay.
they say the future stem. You know how we got the future stem? For
Yeah,
ER
that's
verb is infinitive. Am I right?
it. Yeah.
For
Infinitive.
IR verb is infinitive. For
Yeah.
ROE verb, we remove the what?
E.
The E.
Yeah.
So to conjugate the conditional very well, it means you must have mastered the conjugation of the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then in place of the endings of the future, you put the endings of the imperfect. to get your conditionnel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's look at the sentence, the verbs then. We have the first one as what? Donner, right?
Yeah.
So
To
can you
do.
read for us?
Okay. Je donnerai.
Je
Tu donnerais.
donnerai.
Yeah. Tu donnerais.
Good.
Il, elle, on donnerait. Nous donnerions. Vous donneriez. Il, elle donnerait.
Donnerai. Choisi. Let's go for choisi.
Choisis. Je choisirais. Tu
Mm-hmm.
choisirais. Il, elle, on choisirait. Nous choisirions. Vous choisirez. Il, elle
Mm-hmm.
choisirait.
What about répondre?
Répondre. Je répondrai. Tu
Je
répondrais.
répondrai.
Yeah. Il, elle, on répondrait. Nous répondrions. Vous répondrez. Il, elle répondrait.
Répondrai. Now,
Yeah.
there's a note attached to it. Let's look at the notes briefly so that we
Okay.
can really enjoy what we're dealing with. Let's go.
As in the simple future, the ending of the present conditional is always preceded by the letter R. If the stem of the verb ends in R, there will be two R sounds before the conditional ending, e.g., je rentrerai, je rentrerai. Yeah,
Je rentrerai. Rentrerai.
yeah, je rentrerai. I will go home. Je montrerai. I would show.
Je montrerai.
Yeah, je rencontrerai. No, je rencontrerai.
Rencontrerai.
Okay, I would meet. The stem of both regular and irregular verbs is the same in the future and the conditional. It is the ending that differentiates the conditional from the future.
That's in
Note,
terms of communication.
yeah,
Okay.
note that the pronunciation of the first person singular in the future, je donnerai, and of the first person singular in present conditional, je donnerai, is identical.
Mm-hmm. Je
Mm,
donnerai.
yeah,
I am going to fault that because AI is the last syllable because je donnerai, not
yeah.
a. Let's continue.
Mm. The same spelling changes that occur in the future also occur in conditional, such
All
as
right.
acheter as j'achèterai, j'achèterai,
Yes.
appeler, j'a- j'appellerai,
J'appellerai.
j'appellerai, espérer, ouais, espérer, j'espérerai, nettoyer,
J'espérerai. Hmm?
yeah, nettoyer, je nettoierai.
Je nettoierai. Now, what you find that basically is that everything you've learned in the future applies here. The only difference is the ending of the in the
Mm,
conjugation,
mm,
right?
yes.
So, let's look at the exercise now, 10.1. You will read them for us, give us the answer. We would eat. I'm going to say that now.
Nous euh, mangerons.
Nous
Yeah,
mangerions. Nous
yeah,
mangerions.
yeah.
Hmm? I would not buy this rug.
J'ai, j'achète, j'achèterai.
This is negational. Look at it
Yeah,
again.
je
Je
n'achèterai.
n'achèterai.
Euh, c'est,
C'est
euh,
tapis.
tapis. Yeah,
So tapis. Yeah, rug is tapis. You would ask. How do you say you would ask?
that's familiar. Okay, that's uh to the to demander.
Tu demanderais. What
Yeah.
about I would try?
Uh, that is that's reflexive. I think. Exactly.
I would try. No? To try is here. It's not
Yeah.
reflexive.
And you is it any? Yeah.
I would try. To try.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember the verb. Is it NUE?
Essayer.
No, 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 no. Eh?
Essayer.
Essay.
Essayer. Verb.
Something. Ok. J'ai, j'essaie.
Je,
Yeah. Yes.
j'essayerai, right?
Yes. Just,
J'essayerai. So
yeah.
we would stay. To stay is rester. Am I correct?
Yes. There's
So
no,
number seven, we would stay. How do
yeah,
you say we would stay?
there's no real.
Nous resterions.
Yeah.
Nous resterions. Okay, he would remember. What is the verb to remember?
Uh, that's rappeler. Rappeler.
Okay,
Rappeler. Yeah. So he would remember would be, but that's reflexive.
exactly.
Yeah.
So rapidly.
So rappeler. So se, il se rappellerait. Yeah. Il
Il
se,
se
yeah.
rappellerait. So that is basically how this verb is conjugated. Now look at the irregular verbs. Can you see them again?
Yes. Uh, why did they
Those
look?
ones you saw in your future
Yeah.
is what we're dealing with here. Irregular verbs. You
Mm-hmm.
see aller, j'irai. So basically the same stem you have for the future.
Yeah.
So what you use there? J'irai. You
Mm.
have for avoir, j'aurais. You only change the ending.
Mm. Yeah.
Battrai, boirai. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Conduirai,
Yeah.
dirai, craindrai, devrai, dirai,
Mm.
dormirai. Hmm?
Yeah.
Écrirai, enverrai.
Mm. Yeah.
So that's everything you knew in your future conjugation is what you have for your imperfect. The only difference, I mean, for your conditional, the only difference here is what the the ending, the ending.
Yeah.
Now, can you read the note on that, please?
Okay. The, the present conditional of the impersonal expression ilia
Mm-hmm.
is or they are is iliore.
Il y
Then
aurait.
yeah, there will be.
So that means we have il y a for there is.
Yeah.
Il y aura for what? There will be. Am I right?
Yeah.
Il y aurait for there would. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now go to the second one.
So the present
Valoir mieux. Mm-hmm.
yeah. The present conditional of the impersonal expression il vaut mieux. It is better.
Vaut mieux is better, right?
Yeah. Is il vaudrait mieux. It would
Il
be better.
vaudrait mieux.
Yeah.
It
The
would be. It will be better become what? Il vaudra
yeah.
mieux. It will be better.
Yeah.
Il vaudrait mieux. It would be better. Now look at these irregular verbs with special meaning in the conditional. Please, can you look at it again?
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Three irregular verbs have a special meaning in the present conditional. Vouloir, je voudrais, as I would like. Pouvoir, je pourrais, I could. Devoir, je devrais, I ought to or I should. So I have a question here.
Go ahead.
So, for particularly for this voudrais, I would like.
Yes.
So that's the conditional, right? Because there's also j'aimerais, that's
J'aimerais. That
yeah,
is conditional. I would like. You
yeah,
know, the verb means I want
mm,
naturally. To
yeah,
want.
yeah,
The verb
yeah,
aimer is like. So
like
if you say
yeah.
if you say j'aimerais is I would like, it's still within the verb meaning.
Mm, mm-hmm.
So if you say je voudrais, it's not I would want, it's I would like. It means yeah. It is used to express request, polite request.
Oh, so the j'aimerais is how do you use it? Like,
Okay,
it-
j'aimerais parler avec toi. I would like to speak to you, for example.
okay,
Je
yeah,
voudrais parler. I would like to speak to you. So we use j'aimerais and je voudrais a lot when we are making requests.
yeah. But
Je pourrais.
can they be used interchangeably?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes. In that
okay.
case.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Now let's go. I love the exercise part because that's where you get to master the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would go. What are we going to have there?
It does. Je, that's
Well, no, get careful. The verb is to go. That's the key thing there.
yeah. J'irai.
And
J'irai.
you are we. So there's no je there.
Yeah, j'irai à la piscine. Like to go to the swimming pool. She wouldn't have money. That is elle
No,
voudrait.
no, I didn't get the we would go again. What do you have there?
Okay, I said j'irai.
That is I now. Je is I.
Also,
We're dealing
sorry.
with we.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Nous irions.
Nous irions, exactly. Nous irions à la piscine. We would
Yeah,
go to the swimming pool. Nous irions.
yeah.
Okay, number two.
She wouldn't have.
Okay.
Sorry, that's elle voudrait. Oh no, elle ne voudrait.
The verb is have. Oh. The verb is avoir. Oh. Have. That's the main verb. She wouldn't have negation.
Yeah, true.
Okay, what's
That's
that going to be?
elle uh, elle n'aurait pas.
Elle n'aurait pas d'argent.
Yeah,
Elle n'aurait pas d'argent. Is that okay now?
yeah.
There
Mm,
would be.
as il y aurait,
Again?
il y aurait,
Is it your or o? Il y aurait.
il y aurait,
Il y aurait. Okay.
il y aurait.
Okay. It would be.
Uh, il se, il serait
Il
triste.
serait triste. It would be sad.
Yeah,
But my guy today, il serait heureux. He would be happy.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I would drink. The verb is to drink, right?
Yeah, that's bois.
Mm-hmm.
Bois is c'est vrai. I can't remember bois now.
Boire, when you say je boirai,
Yeah,
or I
bois.
hmm?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because je boirai.
Je
Hmm?
boirais.
Je
Yes.
boirai du jus d'orange. Would
Yeah.
you run? That is still interrogation. What will be your answer? Would you run?
That would be um that's that's the Kuri Kurire Kuriretu, right?
Okay.
Kuriretu.
Okay, that can work. Is it courir to? Let's
Familiar.
custom the verb courir. Courir gives you what there?
Kure.
Good.
Uh
You sure you
Retu.
want to compete my little French that I know?
I've not mastered all the regulars, but
Yes,
soon.
yes. So you see, these irregulars are the ones you just got to master.
Yes, so,
You
yeah.
don't get to master. Okay, let's go to the next one. We would send.
That's envoy. That's on very. So
We. Nous enverrions.
Yeah,
ION, remember? Nous
very. Yeah,
enverrions.
yeah.
What would you do?
That's what would you do, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's est-ce que to
No, it cannot be ESCO.
that's the key.
You relative pronoun. Co. For
Cool,
what?
yeah,
Co.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Then for the verb.
yeah. Cool. That would be fair. That would
Mm-hmm.
fair, right?
Co. Fore. Tu.
Good. Two, yeah. Cool
Good.
for it.
Okay. Co. Fore. Tu.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 It would be necessary. I love this one. It would be
That
necessary.
that's il faudrait.
Il faudrait.
Yeah,
Faudrais. IT rather. Il faudrait.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Impersonal verb.
yeah.
Okay. I would die. I beg, I don't want to die. Of fear.
Conditional.
Of fear. I would die of fear.
Yeah, okay, that is je mourrais.
Je mourrais de peur.
Yeah.
De peur. Of fear. It would rain. Perhaps. Peut-être.
It would rain. That's il pleuvrait. Il pleuvrait peut-être. Peut-être.
Yeah. Pleuvrait.
Yeah.
That is a word. Okay. The next one. You would take. I'm loving these verbs.
That's prendre, right? That's okay, familiar. To prendre, no. Yeah, to prendre le train, right?
Yeah. Tu prend. Is it prendre or
Mm-hmm.
prendra? It's prendra.
To,
Is it who you have there? You okay? It's you now. Tu
it's
prendras
prendre.
le train.
Is it not conditional? Prendre.
Prendrai rather le train.
Okay.
Prendrai. Okay, you would receive. Aha.
Recevrez. That one
Okay.
is polite though. So, vous recevrez, right?
Okay.
Vous recevrez. Yeah, always.
Becomes you would vous recevriez. Remember it's IEZ.
Yeah, recevrez.
Mhm. He would know. Use the verb savoir because it's la réponse. It's not person.
Yeah, very perfectly. That's il saurait. Il saurait la réponse.
Il saurait la réponse. He would know the answer. Who would come?
Real. Qui, euh, qui vendrait,
Il
right?
vient.
Viendrait, yeah. Qui,
The question is who would come? Who? What is the who?
qui,
Qui?
yeah.
Qui viendrait?
Vrai,
Who would come?
yeah,
Qui viendrait? So, technically speaking, we've been able to see the conjugation of these conditional tense. The next thing now is the usage, right?
yeah. Mhm.
The usage. When do we use it? That's the next question. When do we use it? So let's start from the very beginning. Go ahead, ma'am. Over to you. Read for
Okay.
us the first one.
All right. As in English, the present conditional expresses a possibility or eventuality.
Note that word, a possibility, not a certainty.
Yeah. It's a
Indicative expresses certainty,
Empty.
facts. This one is probability.
Yeah.
We are not certain. Because these are the areas we had issues learning the French. In fact, it took years
Hmm.
to begin to know the difference.
Mhm.
So let's
Ok.
go.
Ça irait plus vite. That will go faster.
Good.
Qu'est-ce que
If
je...
I say
Yeah.
ça irait, that will, I'm being certain. Now I'm not certain. It's a
Yeah.
possibility.
Yeah.
It's just like the Nigerian politics that we're not too certain if Obi will go to NDC or not. Mhm. All of a
Exactly.
sudden, we're seeing prophecy now coming online. They should all get that.
Honestly, I don't even know what's happening. Yeah. So,
So once there is a probability and eventuality, we use the conditional. Read the second one for me, the second sentence.
euh, qu'est-ce que qu'est-ce que je ferais pour toi?
Hey, just go and tell your husband this one. He just go scatter.
What would I do without you? Yeah.
It says,
Yeah.
qu'est-ce que je fais sans toi?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The English, the
Fais sans toi.
present conditional is always used after uka u u
In
uka u.
case. Yeah. Ah, oh.
Yeah, uka u in case.
Mhm.
Okay. Hmm. Prenez, prenez votre, hmm? Prenez votre parapluie au cas où il pleurait. Take your umbrella in case it rains.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Prenez votre parapluie au cas. So anytime you see that word au cas où, meaning in case, the
yeah,
verb that follow must be in the conditional. Because
conditional.
that in case is the probability. It's not an
Yeah,
eventual, right? It's not a fact. It's not certainty. Au cas où. All right, let's go for the next. Kill. Let's go.
okay. The present conditional is used instead of the present indicative to soften a statement or a question. It expresses one
Mm-hmm.
a polite request. That's
Mm-hmm.
verbs such as vouloir, pouvoir, avoir, savoir. So, je voudrais une tasse de café, s'il vous plaît. I would like a cup of coffee, please. Pourriez-vous m'aider? Could you help me? Est-ce que je pourrais avoir une place? Okay, une place à côté de la fenêtre. Could I have a seat next to the window? Auriez-vous l'heure? Would you happen to have the time? Okay, don't have time. Sauriez-vous où se trouve la gare? Would you know where the train station is? Okay.
So this is used for polite request, right? Instead of
Yeah.
the indicative.
Mhm.
Indicative. Number two, let's go.
Number two, a subdued wish or desire with verbs such as aimer and vouloir. Okay. J'aimerais vous parler. I would like to talk to you. Je voudrais avoir 10 ans de moi. I would like to be 10 years younger. Mhm. The desire can be reinforced by adding bien to the verb in the present conditional. J'aimerais bien connaître votre fille. I would really like to meet your daughter. Je voudrais,
Mm-hmm.
je voudrais bien y aller. I'd love to go there. I'd really like
Yes.
to. Yeah.
So this one we are also by expressing desire, but seeing polite request,
Mm-hmm.
by expressing word desire. Are you seeing the aimer and vouloir now used interchangeably?
Yeah.
I would
Absolutely.
like, I
Mm-hmm.
would like,
Yeah.
I would like. Expressing wish or desire.
Yeah.
Polite request, voudrais, aimer, pouvoir, or use them.
Yeah.
Look at the usage.
An obligation, a suggestion, or advice, most often with the verb devoir, which expresses should, ought to in the present conditional. Qu'est-ce que je devrais faire? What should I do? Vous devriez voir ce gratte-ciel. You ought to see the skyscraper. Tu devrais consulter un médecin. You should see a doctor. Okay.
So, obligation,
Yeah.
suggestion. Now, some you say, you should see the dentist, maybe because you're having tooth issue.
Yeah.
You should see the dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? So,
Yeah.
when you're giving suggestions, you're using the conditional in
Yeah.
that context. The conditional tense is used. Conditional tense is used. Oh, goodness me, we have a lot.
Exercises.
A lot, a lot, a lot. This is more of practice, practice, practice. There's no much grammar. We've blown all the grammar we need to blow already. It's more of exercise option. Now let's look at the exercise in front of us because you need them to actually master the section properly. We
Okay.
have 1 to 20, and this 1 to 20 will require you for some time. So I'm going to give you the 20 minutes for each, meaning I'm making your brain to work faster.
Okay. So
So
one.
let's do it. 1 to 20. Do it in 20 minutes for us.
Okay.
So we are looking at basically those 20 questions. I'm going to
Yeah.
run through. So let me try and kind of expand. I'm going to share my screen from here, and then we'll
Yeah.
work together. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Share. Share the screen. Okay. So we have this 20 screen.
Yeah.
These 20 questions. Number one is they say that, but they give you so for the that, right?
Yeah.
That is soon. What do you put there?
Ce serait dommage.
So serait dommage,
Ce serait
right?
ça?
Serait dommage.
Yeah.
S-R-A-I-T. So serait dommage. Okay. The next one. That wouldn't surprise me.
Ça n'étonnerait pas moi.
Okay. Now me is a direct object. True or false?
Yes. Okay, so
We put
it's
direct object before the verb. Am I correct?
yeah.
I say it comes after the no before the verb. Abi?
Yeah. So me
No, me, t'honorais pas.
yeah.
Hmm? Okay.
Yeah.
3.
Um ça coûterait ça coûterait trop cher.
Okay, spell the coûterait for us.
Sorry, 1 minute, sir. What? Sir, please, can you give me 5 minutes?
Okay.
Okay.
So we've seen those basically those few sentences we're dealing with initially,
Yeah.
the way they were translated. So,
So the goal here basically is to know when to use it. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
When to. That's the goal here. So let's go forward. We still have some few things to touch. Now, if you look at this,
Can
after, can you hear me?
yeah, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
It's about exercise. If you go to like from 15, they were asking you,
Okay. Let's do from 15.
yeah,
Can I have rice instead?
like could, all this could, then there's another verb.
That could is pouvoir you're going to use.
Yeah. So pourrait or
Yes,
pourrier. Pourrier.
yes,
But
yes.
so the other verbs will be in infinitive. Like could I speak? So you now have pal or parler rather.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
yes,
That was the only one that was not so clear.
yes.
All right, sir.
That's for that particular context. Now, if you come down, there is a commentary there I want you to read for us. Can you please read it?
As the name indicates, the present conditional is mainly used to describe what would happen under a certain condition. This condition, which is not fulfilled at the moment of the statement, but could be fulfilled in the future, is usually introduced by C. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
In such sentences, the verb in the C clause is in the imperfect, while the verb in the main clause is in the present conditional. Mm. The C clause can be at the beginning or at the end of the sentence.
Now, this
Example.
is what I was telling you when we did imparfait, and I told you that imparfait was used in hypothetical situation, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Now, when you have imparfait with a C, the next action will be in the conditionnel. When you have
Mm.
the C plus the présent, the next action will be in the future. When you have the C plus the pluscuparfait, the next action will be in the conditionnel passé.
Mm. Can you go over that again? C plus imperfect. Next.
Let's start from C plus présent. Si j'ai de l'argent, je voyagerai. If I have money, I will travel.
Future.
Yes. C plus présent plus future. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Si j'avais de l'argent, if I was having money, I would travel. Je
Mm.
voyagerai.
Yeah.
If I was having money, I would travel. Je voyagerai.
Yeah.
Do you get it now?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you come to the last one, if I had money, si j'avais de l'argent,
Yeah.
j'aurais voyagé. I would have traveled.
Mm.
That's the conditionnel passé.
Mm. Okay.
So do you get the construction now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can bring the conditionnel first, the imperfect follow, or the imperfect first, conditionnel follow, depending on which. That's what they did here now. Si j'étais malade, j'irais chez le médecin. If I were sick, I would go to the doctor. Je serais content si vous acceptiez mon invitation. I would be happy if you accepted my invitation.
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at 10.5. If I had a lot of money,
That
I would
is.
travel around the world. Si j'avais de l'argent, je
Mm-hmm.
ferais le tour du monde.
Yeah. Mm.
What would you do if you won the lottery? Que
Mm.
feriez-vous si vous gagnez la loterie? See how it
Mm.
works now.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
would you, if you had a month off? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Où irais-tu?
Mm.
Où irais-tu
Mm.
si tu avais un
Yeah.
mois de congé?
Yeah.
If I were ill, I would stay in bed. Si j'étais malade, je resterais au lit. I'll remain in bed.
Yeah.
I would be happy if you came to the party. Je serais contente or content si tu venais à la fête.
Yeah.
So you can see the construction there.
Yeah.
So that's basically for that construction. So let's go for that. It's more exercises, more example. You see here. Well, let's go for that now, Dan, and see some. Look at this next commentary. Can you read that, please?
Okay. The present conditional is used as in English in a subordinate clause after the conjunction k as that and after c whether to express an action or situation that occurred later in time than the verb in the main clause if this verb is in a past tense. This is sometimes called indirect discourse.
Yes.
Here, the conditional
And this
indicates actual
direct.
action, the
Not
past.
touching that one yet. We're going to get there towards the end of our learning of the verb. Is that okay?
What's
But
that,
look
sir?
at the first one. Direct and indirect speech.
Okay.
Now, look at the first sentence there. It's still the same imparfait and conditionnel. Can you see it?
Yes.
Si je savais qu'il serait là, I knew that he would be there.
Yeah. Sure.
Il a dit qu'elle le ferait. She said that she would do it.
Yeah.
Je me demandais s'il viendrait. Ici, it's in imparfait also. Il m'a demandé si j'irais au bar. So when we come to direct and indirect discourse, there's already a video there anyway on the channel, but I've not sent it to you yet. When we
Okay.
get, I made it public. When we get there, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to watch more. So that is on that case. So we're not going to dwell on this right now, so that it doesn't confuse you. Do you get it now? We'll still
Yeah.
meet it later in the direct and indirect speech. So that is basically for the imperfect. Now let's see some expression with aimé and fait mieux in the present conditional tense. These are two expressions. Can you read it for me?
The expressions aimer mieux and faire mieux in the present conditional. When used in present conditional, aimer mieux plus infinitive expresses would rather. J'aimerais mieux.
Shopping. Code de
Yeah.
rester à la maison.
What?
J'aimerais mieux
Yeah.
faire du code de rester à la maison. I would rather go shopping than stay at home.
Yeah. J'aimerais mieux faire du shopping que de rester à la maison. I rather go shopping than stay at home. Faire mieux plus do plus infinitive expresses had better. Tu ferais mieux de ta terre. You had better be silent.
You know, somebody said that tu feras mieux de tout tes.
Yeah.
A colleague, I got to the place one of those days. They give me this. The husband was telling me this. I just quietly excused myself from the situation. It's a very delicate and sensitive issue, and then I just excused myself, blew it under the carpet. After like 3, 4 weeks, I called the woman. I was like, "Have you resolved it?" He said, "No." After 20 years of marriage, she was thinking of quitting the marriage. I said, "Are you kidding me? What happened?" Something trivial. She was holding. So I said, "Okay, how don't you do this?" I gave her the suggestion. I didn't call the husband. I didn't talk to the husband because I knew the husband about became like brothers, elder brother and younger brother. I didn't say anything. After a few days, almost a week, we were just talking. I said, "How far?" He said, "Have you called my husband?" I said, "No." He said, "I'm seeing a lot of changes." So I said, "What I say you should do." He said, "I said you are going to see changes. I don't need to talk to him. You had the key." So we say, "Fais mieux do." Tu feras mieux do so comporter. You had better comport yourself. Now that's what I told her because she was the one. Cause the man had his issues, yeah, but the in that particular case. So
Yeah.
aimé and femio I'd rather. Let me use this aimé. J'aimerais mieux être chrétien qu'au païen. I'd rather be a Christian than to be a pagan.
Yeah.
J'aimerais mieux croire au ciel qu'au de rester infidèle. I'd rather believe in heaven than to remain an infidel. So you can use it. I'd rather work here than not do anything at all. Hein?
Yeah.
J'aimerais mieux travailler avec ce salaire que de rien faire. I'd rather work here with this little salary than to do nothing. So aimer mieux is rather, then faire mieux do plus the infinity of the verb will express better. Je ferais mieux de rester silence. I'd better be silent. I'd better be silent. So these are expressions you can integrate into your daily conversation because we use them daily, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So somebody is saying, let me use this one that is very popular. You know when you have these bitter feminists all over the place, bitter women all over the internet, spitting venom. It didn't work for you doesn't mean marriage is an evil thing. It's beautiful to be married.
Yeah.
And then somebody can say, I'd rather be married than to remain single. J'aimerais mieux se marier que de rester célibataire. I'd rather be married than be single. Hello there. Life is too short. So, fais mieux. You had better study. Tu feras mieux d'étudier. You are better studied. You see it now. You better study. So let's look at 10 points together. Are you ready?
Yeah.
She'd rather chat with her friends than study. How do we say that?
So that's elle aimerait mieux um oh, oh is it chat? Is it parler or dire?
Chat like sending message, like sending a message, like you can use part with physical chatting, with like speaking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aimerait mieux discuter. Ah oui, discuter. Elle aimerait
Aimerait
mieux
mieux
discuter
discuter
avec tes amis.
avec sa
Mm-hmm.
euh, étudier.
Qu'étudier.
Yeah, étudier.
Studier than study.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you rather travel?
Okay. That's to wait. I'm coming. Familiar. Okay. To aimerait or no, wait, the question. Aimerais tu mieux
Mm-hmm.
voyager?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you rather travel?
Yeah.
Aimerais-tu voyager? Aimerais-tu mieux voyager? Aimerais-tu mieux voyager? Okay. You had better follow his advice. Uh-huh.
Je ferais mieux de euh, euh, oh là, écouter listen to this.
Follow. Suivre, suivre ses conseils.
Oh
His
yeah.
advice.
Swiss, please say it again.
Okay. Vous feriez mieux de
Mm-hmm.
suivre ses conseils. You had
What
better
verb is
follow.
that?
Suivre, to follow.
Okay, yeah, Swiss. That's SUIPRE, right?
Yes, to follow. Suivre ses conseils. Now, she
Mm.
had better listen to him.
Yes. Elle, elle ferait mieux
Ferait mieux, oui.
d'écouter.
De lui, him is an
Ah,
indirect object. De lui écouter.
écouter. Yes, 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 yes.
All the rules, we keep applying them as we go on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Écouter.
Yeah.
Lui
They
écouter.
had better leave.
She had better leave.
They had better leave. Il,
Mhm.
il ferait
Il feront.
courant.
Il faudrait mieux. Yeah, il faudrait.
Yes.
F-E-R-E-I-E-N-T. Yes.
AINT. Il ferait mieux de euh, partir.
Parti, exactly. Il faudrait mieux de partir. You had better wait.
Mm, you there is familiar to uh to ferait mieux de d'attendre.
Baton, exactly. So here are other usages of the present conditional. Hmm? Can you
Yeah.
read the comment as well? Go on.
Okay. The other uses of present conditional. The present conditional describes a present action or situation, the certainty of which has not been confirmed. Since it is widely used by the news media, as radio, TV, press, to report alleged facts, this use of
Yeah,
the conditional is referred to as the conditional of the press. For this
good.
meaning, English uses the adverb supposedly,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly, presumably, apparently,
Presume.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
verb in the present tense. Il y a eu un tremblement de terre en Haïti hier soir. Hier soir. Il y aurait des milliers de victimes.
There will be thousands of victims.
Yeah. There was an earthquake in Asia last night. There are presumably thousands of victims. So the press has their own language.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
That
God.
presumably, before you look for what is presumably, what's apparently,
Honestly,
it just,
because as I'm working on that CCF package, there's some words I'm like, how? They are not there. Especially with the comprehension they create. I have to,
yes,
like, there's so many expressions and all that.
yeah. You keep getting better with it. And mind you, the scores are from 21 upward. So you are just cram it. This guy got 690 in
Jesus.
listening. 690, he only failed one
In
out of the
listening.
39.
Ah, those listening, when you get to the harder ones, like the when you can start going up, the
Just
first set,
cram it.
repeat,
Cram the answer. Cram it. It doesn't change.
no problem.
You get used to it that you before you talk, you don't already know the answer.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh, as well. All right.
So that is basically on that. So you have seen this the conditional of the press. Presumably, allegedly, you just use your conditional present. Otito. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the formation of the conditional passé. Please, could you just read the commentary for us? There's not much to be done.
Okay. Information of the past conditional. The English equivalent of French past conditional is would plus have plus past participle. I would have
Good.
done. She would have said. It is used for actions or situations that would have happened but did not, because something prevented them from taking place. We would have
Mm-hmm. She has
have
come,
it
but
had.
something came about.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Uh,
So you know the conjugation already. The conditional of either avoir or être based on the verb. Am I right?
yes.
And all the rules of the passive composite still
Yeah.
applies. Hmm?
Yeah.
What could be done?
Eh?
The note under the se réveiller. The note.
Okay. The past conditional follows the same rules as the passive composite as far as the agreement of the past participle is covered. Three irregular verbs have a special meaning in the past conditional.
What are
Vouloir,
they?
j'aurais voulu,
Devoir.
yeah. I would have liked.
I would
Okay,
have loved, I would have liked. Mm-hmm.
devoir, j'aurais dû, I should have,
Mm-hmm. Should have. Pouvoir.
pouvoir, j'aurais pu, I could have.
We saw the same three verb in the present conditional. Am I right?
Yes, yeah, we did.
Vouloir, I would like. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
What do you see for devoir?
I
I
should,
must. I
or
should rather. I should.
yeah,
What is for pouvoir? I could. So
good.
the same thing is captured here. The same thing is captured in this particular context. Are we okay? So let's go. Note that in French, go ahead.
Okay. Note that in French, aurait voulu, aurait dû, aurait pu are followed by the infinitive, whereas in
Yeah,
English, have, should have, could have are followed by the past participle.
yeah,
Mm.
look at it.
J'aurais voulu
J'aurais
être
dû être
un femme.
infirmière. I would love to be in.
Yeah, I would have liked to be a nurse.
No go. Me, I know they regret my profession. Oh. Hmm.
You are really international now. You
Every course is
know,
what I believe.
eh?
Every course discipline is international. It just has the proper guide.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Hmm.
true. So,
J'aurais dû le savoir.
yeah,
Should
I
have
should
known it.
wait. Okay.
Il
If
aurait pu le
I you fair, he could
savoir.
have done it.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. So is it just these ones that are followed by infinitive or every
These are
past
yeah,
conditional?
these three.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We have seen Elia as there is. We have
Yes.
seen il y avait. Am I right? We have
Mm-hmm.
seen il y aura.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen, am I right? Now
Mm-hmm.
we have seen, we're not seeing il y aurait you. There would
They would
have been.
have been. Hmm. Wow.
There would be is going to be il y aurait. There would be.
Yeah.
There would have been il y aurait you. We
Mm.
have seen il faut, il faudra, il faudrait. Am I right?
Yes.
Il aurait fallu. There would have been. It would have been necessary.
Uh,
Are you seeing then? Il aurait mieux value. It would have been better. We know il vaut is better. Hmm?
mm. Mm-hmm.
Au mieux. We have il vaudrait mieux. It would be better. It would have been better become il y aurait mieux value. Is
Yeah.
would have been better. So these are the past conditional. Now the uses, our time is ticking. You can always go through the exercises later. What's the use? Please read the uses for us before we wrap it up.
Okay. The uses of the past conditional. As in English, the past conditional expresses a possibility or eventuality in the past.
Exactly.
Ça, le gens l'auront su. Sooner or later, people would
People
have
would
found out. Mm.
find out.
Yeah. Contrary to
Hmm?
English, the past conditional is used after ukau in case.
Simply put, all we have seen in conditional is replicated here. The addition is
Yes.
in the past.
Yeah. Ukau, vous aurez
To
trouvé
the luminate. In case you found,
my glasses. Pourrez-vous les mettre sur mon bureau?
could
Could
you
you
put it in my
on
on my
my
desk?
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. The past conditional frequently expresses a reproach or regret about an action that was not performed in the past, often with the verbs devoir, which expressive should have in the past conditional,
Mhm.
vouloir, which expressive would have liked in the past conditional,
Mhm.
and pouvoir, which expressive could have in the past
What
conditional.
are those three verbs again?
Yeah, those three verbs that follow the infinitives follow. So, je n'aurais pas dû le lui dire. I shouldn't have
Good.
told him. J'aurais bien aimé slash voulu Vous
Mhm.
parlez, mais vous n'étiez pas chez vous. I
Mhm.
would have liked to talk to you, but you weren't at home. Mm.
Mhm.
Tu aurais pu nous prévenir, on s'est fait du souci. You could have informed us. We were worried. Mm.
So this is basically for the past conditional
Yeah.
tenses. Past conditional tenses. Are there some other usage? Of course, let's just touch few of them. Now we say the past conditional is also used with see. I've given you that one already. Can you see that? When you
Yes.
have the pluscuparfait, you have
Yeah.
past conditional. Can you see?
Exactly.
Si
Yeah.
tu étais parti, that's pluscuparfait, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Tu n'aurais pas manqué l'avion. If you had left early, you would have missed the what? Flight, the plane.
Yeah.
That's no, now I gave you those three C conditions. That's what you
Mm-hmm.
have. Now, as you go further, you say the past condition is used as in English in subordinate clauses. Remember, we have seen that also with the present conditional. When we say si je savais qu'il saurait, remember that.
Yeah.
Mm. Now, j'étais sûr qu'il serait parti. I was what? Sure that
Mm.
he would have left before I returned.
Mm.
So this also under the hypothesis, the conditional, the subjunctive, and the tense. We're going to see more of that later. Now, for the final usage, which we are looking at this morning, is that the past conditional describes past action or uh, situations, whereas the indicative, remember, will give you certainty, right, which is fact. Now, d'après ce qu'ont dit les journaux, il aurait tué sa femme. This is what journalistic again. Can you see that? He
Yeah.
presumably killed his wife. But this is the past. So basically a replicate of what we have seen. Now those three hypothetical situations I gave you, can you see them here now?
Yeah.
Present equals to future. Imperfect equals to what? Conditional present. Then pluscuparfait, past
Mm.
conditional. S'il fait
Yeah.
beau, nous irons à la plage. S'il faisait beau, nous irions à la plage. S'il avait fait beau, nous serions aller à la plage. You get it now?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
C clause, the main clause. So that is basically the dealing with the conditional tense in French. Now, the final commentary is done here. Let's have you read it for us before we move ahead. These are basically more of translation, could. Now, we have seen pouvoir for could, right? Pourriez-vous. Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Pourriez-vous. Uh-huh. Couldn't. Huh? Couldn't. Passé composé of pouvoir. And we see je ne pouvais pas comprendre, je n'ai pas pu. So these are just like more explanations on the conditional tense. We have seen the three major verbs. Their translation difficulty. Look at the difficulty here. For example, we said English would does not always correspond to the French word
Mm.
conditionnel. Just like the imperfect will, right?
Yeah.
For the future. It would mean used to.
Mm.
When it's what? A repeated action. They would go to church every Sunday. Il allait à l'église. It don't mean that's not normal, that's not conditional there. If
Yeah.
it expresses formal request, that is a present indicative. Would you please close the door? That is voulez-vous fermer la porte? That is a formal request. It's not
Yeah.
there's nothing like a supposition here, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if it's used negatively in the passive composite, it's expressing unwillingness. It wouldn't tell me that it's in a par volume D. It doesn't want to tell me. That's the
Mm.
wouldn't tell me there. So these ones are not conditional. The first
Mm-hmm.
one is imperfect. The
Right.
other two are present and past tense
That's the
in their
thing.
usage. So these are where students have some little difficulties when dealing with the French language,
Yeah.
especially at the
how do you call it now? At the niveau de licence, at the first degree level. So, Doc, that brings us today to the end of the conditionnel. As usual, you are going to have the recording. Let me stop it now. You're going to have the recording.